Hello, 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 and welcome to an Explorer video. Following the last two, I have combined my two concepts. So we had a episode of Storm the Citadel with Storm the Festival and Bolas the Citadel, where we cheated out a bunch of stuff to try and get to Bolas the Citadel and then try to do some sort of infinite stuff where we drain our opponent for life. And we also had an episode where we had Yarok the Desecrated, making sure that we had a bunch of double triggers that messed our opponent up and stole their stuff. Well, I've combined those two concepts. After all, Yarok gets hit by Storm, the festival, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can get off this. So Yarok can come into play with something else and get a double trigger off of that. So we have quite a lot of ramp. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4. We have 28 pieces of ramp and a few payoffs, but amongst all this value, and Yorion, let's not forget Yorion, we have a lovely deck. I really enjoy this deck. It gets value, it kills things, it can kill all the little things, and yeah, apparently there's an Explorer anthology, but don't don't need to don't need anything from that. And this is a best of three deck as well, so we even have a sideboard. Look at that, how smart, a sideboard. So there's all this stuff. We're doing best of three, so we have a Future Restless and Mystical Disputes, another Massacre Girl. These are just for like controlling stuff, stuff with you want to counter stuff, get non-creatures out of the hand. A bit rubbish, I know, but still, it's just good, isn't it? And then another Massacre Girl for when we've got those decks with all the cheap little things that need killing nice and easily. Fort Distortion, just in case. Some Reclamation Sages to get rid of those annoying artifacts and enchantments that you come across. Another Massacre Girl. We have three, just in case we need them. And a Callous Blood Mage, which enables us to exile some graveyards. Mostly creatures. Creatures where I could have put something else instead of Duress, I think, but I'm quite happy with it as it is. Could have put the older, flashy blue-green thing that counters spells. Didn't bother. So I'm going to go take this out for a few games. I've been really impressed with it, actually. 1 second, I'm just going to shoot the next bit, and I'll show you the record. So 10-3. And if we include this season and the last, which we have, unfortunately, it's a new season, so the record was a lot nicer than this, but it's 10-3, and it has done pretty nicely. It does well against a lot of the top tier decks as well, so I thought I'd show it off today. So with that, let's go on to our first game, shall we? I was so optimistic going into this first game, thinking that it would be okay. However, stormy seas were ahead. So we have our first game. Distrafe. Let's see how we get. Ooh, interesting. Well, we can go Goose into Rejuvenator, which means we can Storm pretty quick. So as long as we just keep drawing lands, we should be okay. Let's say hello. They are playing blue, though, which saddens the best of us. There's the Goose. So as long as they do something, which they have, they definitely have done something. I think we just play the Florahedron tapped unless we get another land, so let's see if that happens. We don't. We'll just go more Florahedron. That's fine. They might be ready with a counter here, but I think this might be a post-sideboard game. I mean, we could go straight into it, or we could just get Yorion. Nah, let's make them have it, which they looks like they might do. And if they do, yeah, we got cancelled by the censor there. Innkeeper, it's getting pretty desperate, but at least they can't censor this. Should keep an eye out for censor. It's usually censor I've found in Explorer that you have to look out for. But we can surprise them very much with the Mind Flayer. We haven't shown them green yet, so or blue. We haven't shown them blue or black yet, so if we get a treasure or a blue, they might just play something and we just steal it, which would be amazing. Oh, is it not fairy? Oh, it's not fairy. Okay, sure. More green. We're only one away from storming the festival here. I'm not too precious about the Innkeeper. And I'll get the Yorion ready. Because why not? Ooh, okay, yeah. Fine. So, are they just gonna... Okay, yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. This is gonna get bigger. Sure.
Strike fast and strike hard.
They have no Teferi. We could go Yarok instead. Nah, we just get a Cobra, so Oh dear, this is not a great start. This is not a great start at all. Hopefully this is a post-sideboard going to be something decent, but hey, at least they're gonna do the thing that has flashback, right? The oh, they're gonna get rid of the Cobra. Can they get rid of the Cobra? They can't get rid of the Cobra. Yeah, sure. I think I'm kind of fine with that. Tubes can get rid of this, which is nice, but yeah, doesn't look like it's
Remember your training.
happening. There's Otawara. Definitely got a counter ready. Hitting us for 4. We've got none of the fixing. Oh, well, this is definitely not going to work, but we'll give it a go. It's gonna get censored, isn't it? It's gonna get censored. Or maybe they're gonna... Yeah. Close enough. There is no way we're coming back from this. So we'll just move on to part 2, where yeah, it's not one of our best. So I think that we lose. What do we lose here? We lose the Omen. I don't know if we do lose the Omen. I think we lose, if anything, maybe the Mind Flayers, the Gelatinous Cubes, and not the Agadeem's Awakening, but maybe... Either way, we know what we want. We want the Disputes, we want the Duress, and we definitely want the Full Distortion. And maybe the Reclamation stage is more important than Tubes. So we'll just go down to 2 Tubes, get the Reclamation stage in, then we need to go down 3 more. I'm going to lose a Rejuvenator, a Cobra. Omen I quite like in this, so maybe just an Innkeeper as well. Nah, I think we need to go down the Storm, the Festival. It's not quite going to do what we want, is it? So, what do we want in that place? I think we just want the Rec... No, we don't want the Rec stage. I think the Rec stage is just there for the holes, so yeah, we'll go with that. Maybe they'll go... I think because they're quite likely to keep the holes going, aren't they? So, let's see. Yeah, we'll go. Well, not a single land there, so 2 there. Bit rubbish, but Masker Girl was definitely a cut, wasn't it? So Flora, this is terrible, terrible start. None of the sideboard cards we need, but at least we get Goosey and can start. They might get rid of Goose. Ooh, they don't. Okay, right. So now they're finding out that we've got 3 colors. So we can go... Do we go Reef or Rejuvenator? I think we go Reef. Yeah, cool. More geese. Just what's needed. More geese. So this looks like Absorb. I'm happy to lose the food if they want to try and censor this. But they might just absorb it. Cool. What do we need more of? Really, we need blue-black, but we don't have much blue-black, so we'll go for the Glade. And we'll play the Awakening. And we'll just hold there. I think they probably have some wipes, so maybe the Awakenings want to keep Goose. And they can't quite Emperor yet, but they're about to. So we'll just hold off and get Urian ready. At end turn. Let's see. Are they just going to cycle some sensors? Ooh, okay. That's kind of desperate, right? That's fine. And yes, these Rec Sages are definitely useful. Ooh. So if they do absorb here, which they're very tempted to, at least we can then Risen Reef. Our Risen Reef. So yeah, let's do that. But I think Urian's not for this world. There's got to be an absorb, right? They could try and double censor, but that'd be terrible. That's just forcing us to loot our food. Yeah, there's the absorb. Cool. And I'm quite happy now to lose the Rejuvenator. Because we only have 1 Urian and we're not blinking anymore. Yeah, let's loosey goosey. This means that we can storm the Scent Festival for a sensor. Are they scary to Fairy? I don't think they are. Okay, yeah, that was kind of expected. Oof, yeah, we'll Reef. Oh, lovely. Okay. In that case, we definitely need the Goose. Cool. Just hope they don't do the Verdict again. And then we can Mystical Dispute whatever crazy stuff's coming. We need more green. Okay, so this should double trigger. They have two... Yeah, this should double trigger the Risen Reef. And they might not see the Mystical Dispute here. We'll put it on top. Yeah, we'll have that again. Sure. And I don't want to lose this to the Wandering Emperor, so I'm just going to stay. They might... Oh, it's not white. Do you know what? That's fine. That really is okay.
That's coming Guards, to me.
They could Shark Typhoon, and if they Shark Typhoon, we can Wreck Sage it, so that's great. But now they've got the counter ready for Urian, which actually Mystical Dispute won't do enough of. Well, let's see what happens. Maybe they have a different counter. Absorb. Ah, no. Mystical Dispute doesn't do it. Okay, so that was a bit of a duff. Mess that up a bit. Well, let's try again. Let's try again. We'll see how we go. The first game had left Josue slightly disheartened, but fortunately, there were better games on the horizon for him to have a bit more faith in his Urian deck. So hopefully this isn't another control game. That's quite nice. Yeah, I'll go with that. Although this isn't looking hopeful. Right, goose. That's not a goose. Ooh, nice. Cool, happy with that. So the Stomper gets us, I think more green. Yeah, I think we're more green. Then we can just make some food. Ooh, counters, huh? I think that needs to go. So I'm gonna get rid of it. They gain 2. Let's see. Ooh. Again, that just needs to go. And then get in with the tubes. Can go Reef. They're gonna make some gnarly stuff by the looks of it. What they got now? Yeah, sure. And they get this back. Okay, that's slightly more concerning. Cobes and Reef seem good together. Just really hoping we get a land. Don't get a land, but Storm is very yum. That's a nice one to see. We can get some hits in here, but hopefully it's... I don't know if we Storm first or Yarok first. I think we Storm first if we can. Try and get some more removal things. But the Cobra might also let us... Let's see, Ozlif, nice. They're going to whack a counter on... Whenever another creature you control does, so we could just... I think we just leave it. We could always get a Yarok with Storm. Okay, they're just going to kill everything that we love. Oh, this is annoying. So I think Yarok actually holds the fort pretty well. So we'll keep the Chupacabra back though. As long as Yarok doesn't go, things are fine. But if they attack, then I'm gonna smell a rat. Cool. All right. That's probably stopped them for now. They want to go. They want to go Yarok. That's fine. No. Okay. So let's. This is what it's all about. Yeah. Nice. And then we want this because we can go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. They might have Vanishing Verse, which would be really bad. But at least some attacks can be taken in. For some reason, the Cobra's gone, isn't it? Yeah, the Cobra's gone. They might have a Masker. Ooh, Siege Rhino. Best friends, best friends. Cool. Siege Rhino's looking chunky. So, Risen Reef. Oh wait, what do we have? We don't have enough to do Yorion here, unfortunately. But the Reef allows us to get Gonti, Agadeems. Oh, what do we want to do with that? We don't want. I don't know if we want to. Yeah, we do want to use Agadeems. I'm going to use Agadeems next turn. So in that case, let's get another Stomper, because that can help deal with this Siege Rhino. That is very much in our future. So I think we do need more black. How are we doing for black? We're doing fine. You're right for blue. Yep. So we'll get some green, and then just leave it. So we can awaken and get the Reef and the Lotus Cobra, which should just send us into super mode. Yep, the verse is there. And they get these guys back. And the wedding announcement. But these three can deal with Siege Rhino, because they're probably thinking we're going to Yorion next turn, but we're not. Although the Reef needs to go too, doesn't it? No, it's a Rhino? Not the Rhino. Okay, cool. We can just kill these then. Nice. This is much more to my liking. No counter spells. Not a counter spell in sight. We're just off Storm the Festival. So yeah, it's Yorion, isn't it? Is it Yorion? Yeah, it's Yorion. So this means we can go take all of these and get them back. Kill the Rhino and the Aspirant. Yep, cool. We're going to keep the Awakening still. Maybe I should have just gone Agadeems like I initially wanted to. I don't know why I didn't. Rhino gone. Aspirant gone. Bunch of food. Land. 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 Get Scry 2. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need those. Don't think we're going to need that one either. Cool. Florahedron. Nice. We lose a life. We lose a life. We're quite close to being killed by a Siege Rhino here. Quite like the them not to meet Hitmasker. That'd be really nice. Okay, Siege Rhino. Yep. Big Siege Rhino. Yep, they're going to Ozolith it. So, as long as we get Lotus Cobra back, I think we should be okay for next turn. Yep, cool. They only have 1 mana. I'm just going to take the risk that they're not going to kill us here. Yep. Okay. 1 life. 2 life. So, Risen Reef. I mean, Agadeem's for free. Boom, boom. And we might just be... The thing we might have done is just taken all the lands out, which is bad. Okay. Yep, okay. There's the Innkeeper. That's good. 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 Okay, that's awesome. Cool. And there's the land. Lovely. So we can go blue, blue, Innkeeper for free. Effectively free, anyway. How many lands? I don't think we have... Let's see. We have a forest, don't we? So, can Florahedron... Yeah, Florahedron come out. Blue, blue, Mind Flayer. Oh, this is mean. Take the Rhino. Take the Grackmore. Take some cards out their deck. Let's see what we get. Come on, Siege Rhino. Siege Rhino. Let's get our own Siege Rhino. Shadow Spear, that's much more important. Yeah, we'll have one of those too. And then let's see if we just get the rest of the lands, I suppose. We're going to mill out? No, we're not going to mill out. It's fine. The great thing about Urian, you're not going to mill out too badly. But we are just going to get... There's no lands really, is there? Yes, there is. Okay, cool. Enter. Go blue, green, green, blue. Oh, more lands, more lands, more lands. No, we didn't get any more lands. And then, oh yeah, Florahedron. There we are. So I think we just want to storm the festival just so we have enough life that we're okay. Green, green. Oh, there we go, another Innkeeper as well. Yep, cool. Green, green. Yep. 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 Yep, sure, sure, sure. Then, nope, that was almost really bad. I almost just played a Massacre card. Okay, Innkeeper. For 2. Bunch of life, bunch of tokens. Storm the festival. If they have, does this kill us? Not if we just keep getting more life. Yeah, okay, they're done. They're done. They're done. Nice game one. A nice game one without any counter spells for once. So against this, I think we just keep it how it is, to be honest. I mean, they do have some annoying artifacts and enchantments, so Restoration, Reclamation Sage seems good. I don't know if we need Rejuvenator as much in this, and I think that's it. Maybe we don't need Massacre Girl. Yeah, Massacre Girl seems a bit rubbish. We'll put a Reclamation Sage back in. Cool. And we'll keep all our open teams. Cool. So, we're game up. They get to go first. Well, that's certainly a hand. And they've already taken Mulligan. Yeah, we'll go with that. We don't have any blue. We don't have any blue. That was the mistake with this. They've gone up to 5. So they might be super aggro. Let's find out. Cool. And yeah, that's pretty aggro. But actually, we can get to storm the festival pretty well here. We get Florahedron into 2 more Florahedrons. And all we need is another land, which we just got. So cool, Florahedron. I would rather go Risen Reef, but it looks like we're going the Florahedron route. Triple Florahedron. There's 3 of them. Overgrown Tomb, Florahedron. And they could meet Hook really easily here, but I think we'd still be okay. Let's find out. Meet Hook for 1, and we regret our decisions. Okay, they're not going to do that. They're just going to play an Aspirant. Cool. Cool. Fine. Get in. We're fine with that. And storm the festival. Where we get, oh my god, another. We won't keep going with the Florahedrons. We'll just get the Goose. So now we're up to 7. 7 green, 2 black. So we can Chupacabra the Knight if they just choose to do the Knight. We can Mind Flayer it actually if we get another blue, which probably won't happen. The Goose is an important source of. So we can Goose. We can reef and tubes, right? So I think that's the importantly done thing. We're going down to 9. Okay, that's black, green. So I think we're fine for green for now. This and tubes, yeah. Let's see if we can reef into something blue. And we do not. In that case, it's just tubes, isn't it? Tubes takes out this Knight. And that means we're on to 5, 6, 7, 8. So goose and a land, and then we're okay. Ah, that is difficult. That's a tricky customer right there. 4-4. We're not going to start losing. No, they're just not going to attack. They are going to attack. Okay, we'll let them do that. I think go down to 4, although it is very risky. The innkeeper, huh? So innkeeper means we can reef, which is quite likely. Well, first of all, it gains us some life, but it should mean we get a blue land. Nope, reclamation sage. Another innkeeper. So let's innkeeper, and then we can goose, and we can storm the festival once more. Blocking with the Chupacabra and a Risen Reef, I think. Because storm the festival. Okay, so they can make the other ones quite buff, but they're just going to go with the ones they've already got quite buff. So, yep, 7-7-7. So, Reef and Tubes. Because we played so many Florahedrons, the Reef's a bit rubbish. Food. Nice. So, we can storm the festival. And hopefully that's Yorion and something. Yarok, I mean. Yes, it's the. Yes, exactly what we wanted. So, a lot of life. 2 cubes. So what do we want to do with the cubes? I think we get rid of this aspirants rather than the mentors. No, we want these to die. So we'll get rid of the 2 big ones, yeah. And it takes them off for a bit, doesn't it? Still no blues. That is blue, but not the right kind of blue. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Supply my sound effects for you there. And moving on to the next turn. Yeah, who needs blue anyway? Blue's overrated. Cool, they versed that, so we're back to where we were. They're going to make the 2 that are not currently a problem. Oh, they're just going to put it on 1? They can put it on 1. That's fine. I think we're not worried so much about these anymore, so we'll get rid of one of those. And that's not a storm, is it? So we'll kill these annoying things now. We did want to not kill them, but we're going to kill them instead. Kill and kill. Because the aspirants by themselves, that is just 2 counts as a turn, isn't it? They do gain a lot of life here from this. That's not really an issue. Because now we can finally get the Stomper to get us some blue. There we are. There it is. 1 island. 2 islands. Ack. Goose. And yeah, food and life. Lovely. Just what we wanted. And you know what? Let's get Yarok in there. I think we start attacking now. This big Stomper, the plant dinosaur, does the kind of filling the work there. Just so you know, there is currently 0 sound. Wedding announcement, cool. So this this will come in handy. Yep, sure. And could do that. Yeah, we might as well actually. Now let's yeah, why not? Just we're not 100% safe yet, are we? Sacrifice food. Do the one on the right. And we get. I don't think we need to stomp or I don't think we need either of those. Cool. Nice. Very nice. And we don't need either of those really. Yeah, okay. Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more videos with this, do let me know. Cool. Have a good one. Bye. He was now 1-1, but little did he know his greatest battle, which he was worried would scare his viewers away with the timestamp, was just on the horizon. Okie dokie. So, what is it? So we'll go first. And this seems a bit rubbish. And that seems also quite rubbish, but at least we kind of go the... as soon as we get going, we should be okay. Let's see. We have enough early game ramp where we might just draw into a Florahedron or something else. No? Okay, that's aha, lovely. Okay, Tubes is promising. And it seems that we are against what color? Might be just blue back. Yeah. Indeed it is. Okay, so I think the Rejuvenator's better to start with because it's more likely to get countered. Unless it's Mill. If it's Mill, then we're fine. Really not worried about Mill. Cool, nice. So, yep, fortunately we hit. And they're going to go Tainted Indulgence, so it's just going to be Reanimator of some variety. No, okay. I'm not too worried about those, because we're not actually drawing that much, but it does look like blue-black control. And I think here the Reef is the way to go, because then we might be able to go into Yarok and double Reef. But the amount of control that's I've been facing, it's been quite disheartening. Aha, lovely. Go on, hits. Yes, lovely. And I think the attack is definitely worth doing. See what they're playing. Cool, just more Tainted Indulgence. Seem to be heavy on the lands if they're discarding lands, but they're not trying to get those card types up. Or mana values. Would just like to see some creatures or something. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It might be... Okay, so in that case we definitely want to use Storm the Festival. Get ourselves... terrible hit. I think just 2 lands then. Which means now we're on 8. If we get one more, that means the Stomper gets to do some stomping. Yep, we do. So, go Yarok, which is probably going to get Sora coming. Unless this is Poison the Cup? Yeah, probably that. Or maybe this is the one that they're going to choose to counter. But I think you'd go for Yarok if you want to counter anything. No, he gets to it twice, lovely. Unless this is Esper and they're just really, really short. One of those. One of those. So we've done a good job at ramping. And we'll get in for one. Nice. No idea what they're actually intending, how they're intending to win this, but we have our big boys collected company ready. Maybe blood? Nope, just languish, which does not deal with what we're doing. This is probably getting countered. Yep. 100%. Yeah, there we are. Well, let's get into free at least. And they go for... Ooh, Invoke Despair. Nice. Oh, that's fortunate. Just play another one. Which won't get negated, I'm assuming. No, but it does get Sora coming. Fortunately, we're now down to how many lands? 18 out of 24. So hopefully, I'm going to start drawing a lot less of those. Got good, well, not really great Fragger teams at this point. Mascagal, it's a bit of a dead draw, but it is a 4/4 as well, so it might just be worth playing for that. Deluge once more. And there is always the possibility when you're playing Urian that they could just mill out, which isn't the game I want to play. And that's a passage. So maybe it's that they've got an Ashiok. It is that avatar. No, just more of that. I think, yeah, so they're up to 9s. So yeah, getting rid of 2 lands. Well, that's kind of sad, but we're going to scry. Get that away. And we'll just play Mascagal, as for the 4/4 that it is. Not really sure what's on the ear here. Are they just gonna destroy... They can't destroy a land, surely. Maybe they have things like Mystical Dispute and Censor Commit. Okay, I see. Okay, I firmly see where this is going now. We'll play the cube. Again, a nice body, so it might just get killed. Fine by me. Indulgence. And another saw it coming, I believe. Mind Flayer's a bit rubbish. Again, just a body really in this instance, I think. Cool. Not going to overextend because they probably have a wipe. Yep, they deluge once more. So I think they're going for the memory from the Narset memory thing. And does memory, it means that, yeah, okay, it means they can't mill out. And censor. But it also means we can't. Ah, there's their win condition. Doom down to 4. Not looking great. Not sure what they could draw here that would so in that case, I think that just playing creatures is the way to go. Especially 5-drops, because that stays out of the way of Fatal Push. 5, and then we can do the Mind Flayer, hoping that they... Yep, okay, sure. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And we'll gain control of our own Mind Flayer. They probably... I don't know if they've used... How many Invoked Spares have they used? 3. So they just need the last one, and they've won. They've only got 16 cards left, so it's not unlikely that they'll have it. Cool. Of course, the one way we have out of this is if they use memory. Oof. Which is a sorcery, so they'd have to do that now if they were going to do it. And if they did that, then we could hopefully... Ooh, Typhoon. I think we are dead, but if we play the creatures... No, we'll only play this one. The tubes can take out the shark. But this is gnarly. I'm not a big fan of facing this much control in Explorer. Yeah, they have the Storm Giants as well, so... okay, yeah, that's GG. We'll move on to the game 2.
If you wish to surrender now, I understand.
Let's see. So this is right, yeah. So these are going, and the flayers are going. in place of some control stuff. And I think the Reclamation Sage is important, more important than the cube. So we'll put those in to deal with the Typhoon if we face one. So we'll start on the play. And, so close, being good. I think that's much better. Unfortunately, I mean, that's passable. It will have to do. The duress will help us out a lot. And I think the Awakening, maybe, yeah, we'll get rid of the Awakening. And start off just by getting rid of something with duress. Let's see what they're doing. Okay, what has to go here? The Dispute can stay. I think it's got to be Narset, really. Fortunately, they don't really have much to deal with Yarok, so it's one of our best plays. The scrying to the bottom. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna hold off on the Goose. Because I think Dispute is more important for when they go for Narset. I don't think they'll do it next turn if they're wise enough. But yeah, we have to play this if we want a Goose, so we'll Goose. And then maybe Yarok afterwards? Depends what they do. It'd be really bold of them to go for Narset here. So they don't. Understandably. Ooh, okay, so we can Reef as well as hold up Dispute, so maybe we'll do that. I think keeping the Reef is more important than us stopping their Narset, because at least, yeah, we'll dispute that. Hopefully, because this way, hopefully we get a land and we can get a double card off Yarok, which is nice value, but they could also just languish everything, I suppose. Let's see if they do that. Did they get rid of... They got rid of Narset. Okay. No. Yeah, they must have. So this is Languish. They still have their Mystical Dispute, so if they languish, at least we get to Yarok. Which is one of the harder ones for them to deal with. Oh, that's nasty. Okay. Get in with the Reef. Get Yorion ready. And get some food as well. Cool. Okay, yeah, that's not the end of the world. A bit annoying, I suppose, but... I suppose if that's the case, we'll definitely go Yarok, because they've not got the counterspell ready for it. But this will absolutely destroy their hand, so... Let's see. Yeah, Indulgence. Nice. They might get rid of the Dispute, actually, now that this is on the... No? Okay. They're just looking for land, maybe. No, they got rid of the Passage. They're not looking for land. Okay. Ah, we were so close. Well, we'll get in with Yarok. Get Yorion ready, make a food token, and then we can Fort Distortion them soon. Yarok, Yorion. I highly doubt they want to use language just on a Goose. But I think if we make some food, they're much more likely to do that. So this is going to be a complete blowout, I think, for them. Yeah, okay. So, do we want to use the Academia to get back the Risen Reef? Yes, is the answer. So, let's Fort Distortion. Ha 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 ha! Things might be alright. Yes, look at that. Oh, that's backbreaking. Get in with Yarok. They do get to scry, but now we definitely in a better place. I think, oh, okay, they like what they've got, but maybe they have a stronger board wipe than Languish ready, but Academia's Awakening onto Risen Reef is too good to pass. So let's see. Okay, they're going to kill Yarok by the looks of it. I mean, I don't think they want to kill the goose. The goose is pretty harmless at this point, just goosing around. Okay, yeah, nice. They do draw two. That is the problem with that. So we really need a land, or just a reef. That's great too. As long as, oh no, we should have played the Academ's Awakening. Oh no, okay, they don't have the Mystical Dispute. Fine. And if they have a land here, I think, yeah, we just put it out. We just put that out. We'll pop that one out too, and then we can attack. I'm putting them down to 4 turns before they. I don't know. Does this? I'm amazed how much Yarok's just carrying the game. Not carrying any by any means at this point, but it's definitely okay. Sure, they're digging deeper. I think more forward distortions might just be the way to win this game with the amount of ramp that we're carrying. 6 to get another Risen Reef. Or we could just Yorian as well, couldn't we? So Shark Typhoon could kill the reef, so let's just see if they do anything about Yarok. I think the answer is no. So how much do we have? So we could try Yorian holding up for the possibility um, of a mystical dispute. And Agadeem's is pretty powerful, so maybe we just Yorian and let them counter it if they have the counter, which they need the Surveil one to do. Yeah, okay, cool. That's fine. This might mean they just memory, just so that they refill their hand. Yeah, and if they do that, then I think that's pretty bad for them too. Let's see, we've exiled 9 cards. 2 Sinister Sabotages, they only have 2 left. They aren't going to memory because they have the Narset. But so Agadeem's doesn't really actually do anything here. But we can just attack, let them refill, get a border back with Agadeem's, which I think is the way forward. So we get 1, 2, 3, get back the goose and the reef. And they could just counter this. They do. We'll keep hitting them because that's the critical element. And so they get to memory, which means they have 1 turn to really get us. After this, we get a pathway. Yeah. Maybe we get Fort Distortion back. If we get Fort Distortion back, then we're very happy. Invoke Despair. Great. So that doesn't gain them life. Okay, as long as that doesn't gain them life. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Reef. They could just have a hard counter, but if they have Mystical Dispute, then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this doesn't count as drawing as well. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll have to land. We'll Cobra. Okay, this could go really well. Land, giving us blue green. Which means we can still stop a mystical dispute if they have one. I mean, language is still pretty bad here, but we draw 6, I think. Yep, we can pay that. So now a mix of lands and other things would really help this cycle the censor. So we're up to 6 more cards. 1's a land, so we'll go black, black, just in case. No, we'll go black. Yeah, we'll go black, black. We're going to aim to get Fort Distortion here. Yep, cool. Then we'll get the blue, green. Storm the Festival's there, so that means if we get another land, we could use Storm the Festival, but we don't get another land. Have we played a land? We haven't, have we? Yeah, we have. Okay, cool. But that's an elemental, so that means we get all these triggers. 1, 2, Get the land. Blue, black. Get the land. Oh no, we wanted to go green, didn't we? Green, green. We want green. Come on. Have we messed this up? No, we haven't messed this up because we have a rejuvenator. So we need to be careful here. No, how do I need to make sure that we do this right. So full control. I'm going to go blue, blue. There we are. Hopefully hit a land. We've got 2 chances to hit a land here. Breeding pool. Tapped. Blue, green. Yep. No, green, green? I think, blue, green. And then hopefully we get another one. We didn't get one. Okay, so what can we do? I guess it's just double duress now, isn't it? Duress. Take off control. Yep, invoke despair. And we'll get rid of the memory deluge. And I think Goose makes you food. And I think we just eat food after that. Well, that was a turn. We turn off the Narset just by hitting it with the Reef. So now they need to cycle with Sensor. If they use the memory deluge, they're down to 2, so they're cycling the Sensor. And surely that's GG. Language isn't even that bad. Yes. Nice, nice, nice. Right. Okay, so the big difference is we need Colorless Blood Mage. That's what I forgot to put in. And I think the rec stages aren't as important as we thought they were. Because they're not. They're not. And maybe... I think maybe 1 rec stage and get rid of Omen of the Sea. No. We want to find the pieces a bit more than we want to... But we want to make sure we have the pieces. So let's go down a Rejuvenator instead and see how that does in the next one. Okay, it's the final one. I think we were extremely lucky to get 4 Distortion last time, so just getting it again would be really nice. I mean, this is you can't really argue with that, can you? Unfortunately, we can't duress till a bit later, but we can hold up Mystical Dispute for some stuff. They might get rid of the Cobra. They might have Fatal Push. They might have all sorts going on here. But maybe the Flora... No, we'll keep the Florahedron and just have... Yeah, we'll go Deathcap Glade. That way we can duress and hold up Dispute. Okay, so that's a Sora coming, which is annoying. But at least that clears the path a bit. Now, we'll Cobra. That way we can Mystical Dispute anything that they try to do with our Risen Reef. Because once Risen Reef's out, it's all party time. So keep the blue. Yep, nice. And we'll Reef. And then if they try to counter it, we can just dispute it. No, we can't because it used both the blue. Ah, how annoying. Okay, well in that case, we'll just duress them. Sure. Okay, they're getting rid of the Tornado, so that's good. Let's see what they got. Censor, I don't care. Tainted Indulgence, I don't care. In fact, I don't know if I care about many of these. Censor's kind of annoying because it means we might not be able to Risen Reef next turn, so... Yeah. I think as long as we keep 1 open. Maybe Invoke Despair is the one to go, but Tainted Indulgence digs them. I don't want them digging too much. I just want to hit them for 2. There we go. And if we think we're just not going to do any things that let them censor at this point, then that will be quite good. Just get a land. No, that's not a land. So Florahedron's tapped for green, so we can Goose, and then Mystical Dispute can deal with anything that might face us. Cool. Yeah, Sensor's not the... I think I'd side out Sensor against this, but I'm not sure. I think I'm just... It's just quite easy to play around, isn't it? So... or we could just see ourselves having a languish in our future. Tomb's good. Tomb's very good. That means we could always... Maybe Stomper's where it's at, but I don't think it is. This... Yeah. Okay, we'll do this. We'll Reef. And then they might be tempted to... I mean, we do lose to a languish if they counter this, but I don't currently have a languish. Saw it coming, and we can't counter that anyway. So we'll leave that be. Play our Overgrown Tomb tapped. Get a bit of blue, and keep getting them with the Lotus Cobra. Nice. Cool. And also, the food means Invoke Despair is slightly worse, so kind of happy about that. Yeah, okay, they get rid of the sensor. That's nice. They might play Narset next turn now that they have the... Now that we have... Well, it depends. If they get the land, then they can Narset, and Mystical Dispute does nada. But they might just go Invoke Despair. Is Invoke Despair worth countering? I don't think it is, so we'll make a food token. And then we sacrifice the goose. Sacrifice some food. Oh, no, it's Planeswalker, isn't it? Okay. Just want Fort Distortion now. Okay, that's not the end of the world. We can use that. So we'll Topiary Stomper. Get ourselves a blue? Yep, blue. Goose was on top, so quite have to get rid of the goose. Get some black. And now we can Callous Blood Mage, exiling their graveyard, I think. And maybe we've got a blink in our future, haven't we? 1, 2, 3. So as long as we get an untapped land, we can go full Urian. They might Shark Typhoon us. And if they Shark Typhoon us and we get a land... No, they Invoke Despair. Okay. I think the Cobra's... No, the Cobra wants to stick around. They all want to stick around, really, don't they? We can't full Urian this way. They're going to draw 2 cards. It's just looking bad. I think, yeah, we get rid of the Blood Mage. Ah, dearie me. Come on. Just need Fort Distortion. Fort Distortion or a land. Ooh. Well, it's worth a shot. Don't have any way to stop a sensor here, but we could just hope they don't have a sensor. Is it Fatal Push? Do they just have Fatal Push? No, they have sensor. Of course they do. They have sensor. Oh, should have kept our goose from earlier. The goose, losing the goose. A loose goose is just... Yeah, okay, now they push. But what else have they got? Hall, okay, yep, and that's very bad. But if they use it, at least we get a land, we can kind of just hit it. Nice. Another one. Okay, that's a land. So that means we can Urian. We can just get in, I think, at this point. Storm Giants is bad, but I think the attack is the way to go. Do I care? I think so. No. I'm going to leave it, because I can kind of counter a Languish. Or I can at least make sure that Urian gets through. And then Urian can be our block. We can take 1 hit from all of the Storm Giants. So they could use Narset, play another Narset. Okay, what's that? Noxious Grasp. Yeah, Shark Typhoon. They've left the free. So we could just stop them from doing anything else. This is an instant? It is an instant. I think we want to stop it. Yeah. Because this way, yeah, they have to pay the free. Fantastic. That's what we want. I think the life is more important because that's a 7/7. This gets us to 13. Oh, hello. So we have a 1, we have a 2, we have a 3, but it's a matter of which ones we choose to use. So do we have anything else apart from 1, a 2, and a 3? We can exile their graveyard isn't even that impressive. So I think it's just Risen Reef, but we'll get 1, 2, 3. Goose, Cobra, Reef. Or is the Callous Blood Mage more important? Maybe we can go wide with it, make 2 attackers. I'm not sure. The Blood Mage means we can exile their graveyard. Their graveyard we don't really care about at the moment. We can make another attacker. Then, yeah, I think we just make another attacker with Callous Blood Mage, don't we? And try and get the win here. Get a Pest. Yep. And get in. All they need is a Languish, and we are in trouble. And they have an opportunity, they have quite a lot of opportunity to get and play a Languish this turn, but they can also just make sharks and kill our stuff. So each time they Narset, get a shark. Now what do they get with a Narset? They get not a Languish, as long as it's not a Languish. It could just be a counterspell, it could just be a 2/2. Yep, it's a Tainted Indulgence. So they draw 2, make another shark. Currently, we don't kill them. They just need to play Noxious Grasp, and they don't have to worry. Okay. Yep. Now they're up to 3. They also gain a life with Noxious Grasp. That's pretty critical right here. So we're just gonna go for the Urian. It's probably getting countered. Unless they have Mystical Dispute, in which case it's not anyway. Okay, cool. So 1, 2, 3. Is this where we exile their graveyard? Or play the Cobra? Let's play the Cobra. Draw a card, because then we can aim to get Storm the Festival going. That's not attacking, though. Exiling their graveyard seems like the way to go, doesn't it? Okay, yep, they've got another Grasp. So we only have 1 flying blocker, but we'll draw a card, gain a life. And as long as we get a land... Oh, for goodness sake, of course. Of course. Yep, this is bad. This is very, very bad. But we could Lotus Cobes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as long as they tap out, as long as they do another Invoke Despair, they get another shark. This is where removing Maskell Gull from the picture kind of sucks. And if they do an all-out swing, yeah, it's a good game, isn't it? So close, so close. Oh, damn. Well, we tried. And so Josue was left with a lower win rate than what he'd started. What had he done to deserve this fate? He'd never done anything like that, play a deck that... Oh, yeah. He'd forgotten about that. That's why this had happened. And thank you very much for watching. Catch you around soon. Bye.